Good morning, ladies. It's me. I'm in my new house. This is one of the bathrooms, and it's like got this horrible green yellow paint in it. So I look really washed out. I'm going to paint the bathrooms, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet because we haven't even been here like 5 days. So excuse me if I look a little weird, if the lighting's a little weird. I got an extra light in here, so hopefully it helps not wash me out quite as much, but the paint on the walls is atrocious, so I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Today's video is basically showing you how to implement or use some of the Starlooks Starbox products that we've gotten over the last 2 months. I haven't been with them that long, so I don't have just a massive collection of their products yet. I'm sure that I will get there in time. So this is going to be kind of like a talk through of just kind of how to implement those products we've received in April and May, and just to kind of show you how I use them. And so yeah, it could be kind of fun. A lot of these I have not used yet, so it might be an experiment as well. So I've already applied my foundation, and I'm using the mineralizing powder that we got in April's box. So I already put that on over my foundation, and I recently saw a tutorial where it suggested to roll your powder in your face like this, rather than to use a makeup brush. I've always used a makeup brush, but it basically said that this should give you a more finished look. So I'm trying the rolling method today. So I've already done my foundation, and I've put the first product from Starlooks. This is the translucent nude mineralized powder, so I put that over my foundation just to set it. So the next thing that I always do is eyes. So I guess we're going to start with eyes now. So let's start with the brow kit that we just got. I have another brow kit. I don't really care for it. I would rather use a brow pencil just because I think that it looks better. But I'm going to go ahead and try this today just to see what it looks like. Okay, so you've clearly got a highlighter, and then you've got a lighter brown and a darker brown, and then you've got a black, I guess, if you have really, really dark eyebrows. My eyebrows are very, very dark brown, so I'm going to start with the dark brown powder, and we'll see if that is too dark. I doubt that it will be. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of set that into my brow and pull it through. You don't want to use just a whole bunch, especially when it's a new product, because this is definitely new for me. So let me just kind of pull that through. Doesn't look much different than my other eyebrow here. Alright, so we're going to keep pulling that through. I'm just kind of filling in the thin spots in my brow. I'm not going to use the dark black, clearly. And you can see a little bit of a difference there. This eyebrow is thinner. It always has been. But you can see that this is a little bit darker, a little bit more filled in. Just using that brown powder. So I'm going to take that brown powder again, and we're going to fill in this eyebrow. And then this is going to be like your highlighter or kind of corrector, or, you know, to kind of go around the edge of where you put the powder to make sure you don't have like brown powder fallout on your skin. So I'm just going to kind of go around the top here just to kind of clean it up. And of course you don't want to put this on too thick, or you're going to have a weird white outline around your brow. Of course you don't want to do that. So now I'm going to start with eyes. I'm going to start with this Pigment Luster. This is Cinnamon Toss. We just got this in May as well, so this is going to be my third product here. I'm going to try to do like a smoky eye look. We'll see how this goes. I don't use loose pigment shadows all that much, so I guess bear with me. Okay, and this is highly pigmented, so I think I'm going to have to be careful. And it is very shimmery, so I don't want to get glitter all down my face, of course.
And of course I'm going to blend this out so it'll look a little bit better. Pretty dark, I must say. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit above my actual lid. I am going to put this all over my whole lid because you can see my whole lid. I don't have like a hooded eye or, you know, anything like that. So just going to bring that up a little bit. My phone is going off. And I did put on eyelid primer. I put on, put a lid in it by The Balm. Alright, so there is that eyeshadow. I think I'm going to put just a little more in one of those areas there because it looks a little funky. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to do kind of a smoky eye look, so I do want to cover my whole lid, which I normally don't do this. I normally put a lighter shade on the inside and a darker shade on the outside because my eyes are fairly close set. But we're going to experiment with this and see how it looks. Okay, so I'm going to have to blend that out. And the thing is, I don't have any other eyeshadows from them. So, let me grab my trusty Nude Tude palette. I know that has browns that will go with this. And since that is such a shimmery color, I'm going to go with a more matte color to blend it out. I think I'm going to go with this sultry color because it's a little bit lighter brown than that powder I just put on, than the cinnamon toss or whatever. So I'm just going to put that above, and then of course I'm going to blend this out. So I may look a little bit clownish at the moment, but we're going to fix that in a second. And then I'm going to go with the lighter brown, which is called Snobby, I believe. And I'm going to put that above that just because we're going to blend this out and you want kind of that gradient effect. So this is a little bit darker eyeshadow than I would normally do, but I think it'll look fine. Okay, so here is my little crease brush or my blender brush, and I'm just going to work that out and get that all blended together so we don't have our harsh lines or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to use my Ico Skinny Mini. This is from a Birchbox that I got like in December, I think, and I use it every day since. So let me line these and I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on my eyeliner. Clearly that looks, you know, pretty different once you put your liner on. And once you put that dark liner on, it makes that eyeshadow that was dark look not as scary. So the next product I'm using is this Lash Boost. This is the mascara base. And it's just got those white fibers like the other kind of mascara primers that you would buy in the drugstore or see anywhere else. And of course you just put this on before your mascara. So I'm going to put that all over my lashes. And it actually really does extend your lashes. It kind of makes them more defined, a little bit more separated. And you can see kind of the little white ends there on. Alright, so that's the next thing, and I'm going to let that kind of set in or dry a little bit before I put mascara over it, because if I put mascara over it now, it's going to basically just, you know, wipe it off. So I'm going to kind of go down to the cheeks real quick, and I'm going to use this cream blusher and Emphasize. I just got this in my May box, so I'm basically using everything we got in the April and May box except for the lip balm. I'm not going to use the lip balm. Okay, so here's the blush, and of course it looks really, really dark, so I'm just going to kind of dot that on, and then I'm going to work that in. Okay, and you can definitely see there's more color in my face here on my cheekbone than there was, you know, a second ago. This stuff is really easy to apply. It's actually, I think probably pretty good for a beginner because you can kind of see exactly where you're placing it, and so that way you don't have a surprise, I guess. Sometimes when you use brushes, they go in places that you're not really sure you wanted them. But this pretty much, since you have to rub it out, it's going to go exactly where you want it to go, and it's not going to go anywhere else. So I'm going to put just a little bit more here. I like a lot of blush, I think just because I'm kind of pale, so there's not a whole lot of color in my face. So I try to add color with, you know, my eyeshadows and with my blushes. So I'm just going to put a little bit more here. And I do like this cream blush because it blends out and looks really, really natural. So, the coloring is horrible in here. Okay, so there is my blush, my cream blusher in Emphasize. And I'm almost done. I'm going to stop and put on some mascara. This isn't a Starlooks product, so I guess I don't need to feature it in the video. I just used Maybelline the Rocket Volume, so I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put my mascara on real quick, and then we'll finish the look. Okay, so I've added mascara, and of course that always makes your eyes look so much more open and so much more glamorous, I guess. So the last product I'm going to use is the last product that I have from Starbox that I got in April. This is the Tender Gloss lipstick, and it is in African Sunset. It's really pretty. I've been using it quite a bit since I got it. So I'm just going to put on that lipstick. I haven't put on liner or anything. I'm not really a lip liner person for some reason. And if I do use a pencil, I put it all over my lips. Okay. And this is not that dramatic. It does have some color to it, but it's not just too intense. So, there we go. This is basically a full face of makeup using only Starlooks products from the last 2 months. I know the lighting is bad. I'll try to take a picture out in some better lighting for you, but hopefully you can see well enough to kind of see the look and what I've done, and it looks pretty good. This could be just a basic everyday look. If you feel like the eyes are a little bit too dramatic for you, you might want to do this for an evening look. I kind of tend to do a lot of eyeshadow even in the daytime, even though they're usually like neutral colors. I just do. So here we go. Here is my look. Using my Starlooks Starbox products. I just wanted to kind of do a little talk through about how do I actually use these products now that I actually have them. And it also just takes experimenting. Some colors aren't going to look good together, some colors will. So it really just is putting them on your face and seeing what they look like. One way that I like to practice with products, just a tip if you're learning or you have a new product that you want to try. Right before I go to bed, before I'm about to wash my makeup off or shower or something, I will go put on a new product and kind of play with it a little bit because I'm about to wash my face anyway and I'm not going to go anywhere else. So when I already have my regular makeup on from the day, when I'm about to wash it off, like for example, I would take that pigment eyeshadow, and if I already have my mascara and everything on from the day, I can use this and kind of play around with it and see maybe what it would look like with a full look. So I don't know, that's just something that I will do, and I'll do that, and then I'm going to go get in the shower anyway. So if it looks horrible, you've had time to experiment and play with it, but then you don't look like a fool out in public. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see anything else, let me know. Sorry about the lighting. I'll get it figured out the longer I'm in here and can find a good place or a good room or paint the wall maybe. So I will see you ladies in the next video, and stay tuned for a few pictures.